He's dying.
I'm ready.
It's your boy HP here, and today I have another in-depth for you guys, and this time I'm going to be using the Vector CRB. And this is definitely a very competitive and very good gun, and definitely ranks in the top 5 best guns in Call of Duty Ghosts, if not in the best 2. It's debatable between this and the Remington in my opinion. Now, let's get into this gun. It does a whopping 45 damage up close, which is the highest for any submachine gun in this class, but it drops off to 20 damage not up close, alright, at a distance. That means it's pretty much a 3 to 5 shots to kill, which is not bad at all for a submachine gun. 5 shots to kill is still pretty quickly, alright, but however, it's a very slow shooting gun, alright. Its rate of fire is very slow at 759 rounds per minute, which makes it the slowest among all submachine guns, and even slower than some assault rifles. But even with its slow rate of fire, it still drops you pretty quickly, especially up close, because it has a very good damage. Alright, so make sure you guys keep those two things in mind. Its recoil is not bad at all. For me, from what I've realized, is it's not one of those that you could correct. Alright, it's not one of those that go up to the left or go up to the right, so you know that you just gotta drag it down to the left to correct it. It shoots all over the place. Alright, so I do not recommend trying to correct this too much, otherwise you'll just end up missing your shots. Just keep your hands on the trigger and just keep shooting. Alright, or you might want to regulate your bullets. That helped a little bit, and as you can see right there, I just a little sprayed and sprayed a little bit. But that's what I've realized. As you see right there, the recoil just jumps all over the place, all about. But that's just what the Vector does. Alright, it has a very fast reload time at 3.2 seconds. If you have no bullets left, if you have at least one bullet left, it's at 2.5 seconds, and the cancel reload is at 1.4 seconds. That's very fast for a submachine gun. Actually, very fast for any gun. You do not need sleight of hands for this gun, but I like to rock it anyway because I just like to reload quicker. I do not like waiting. You know, reloading is the difference between life and death, or so I believe. All right, its mag size is very good. It has very good magazine size. It has 32 bullets per magazine, and with extended mags, it jumps up to 48 bullets per magazine, which is pretty good for a submachine gun. Its iron sights, however, are fairly decent. They remind me a little bit of the FAMAS, but yeah, it reminds me a little bit of the FAMAS from Black Ops 1, but not as good. Alright, it just looks very similar in them. I like to use optical sights. I found out I did a lot better when I slapped on a red dot sight. I do not like to use the tracker sight on it. I don't know why the tracker sight didn't work for me, but that's just my personal preference. You guys might want to try to slap that on, you know, but the iron sights are doable. All right, they're especially doable on a smaller map. All right, if you're talking about mid-size to large-size maps, I would definitely throw on optical, but that's just me. All right, now let's talk about the gun's perks and attachments. All right, now this is my favorite part of this video. All right, when it comes to attachments, I highly recommend the muzzle brake and the red dot sight. Those are just the two I would put together. The muzzle brake to increase its range, alright, because you want it to be able to compete with the other assault rifles at a longer range, at a bit of a distance. So that's what the muzzle brake helps it out to do. And the optical sights, it increases the range a little bit, some more in the accuracy, or maybe not the range, but it just makes it feel a little better. The accuracy gets a little better as you shoot from afar. And what happened here, Cujo? I thought you were supposed to have my back, but you didn't. But back to what I was saying, you're gonna wanna put those two on. The grip is not a bad attachment. I would prefer an optical if you want accuracy. It just works out better. I felt the grip is not really all that needed. You guys can do what you guys want to do there. Extended mags definitely have its place here. You know, if you don't feel like you don't need an optical attachment, I would recommend using extended mags so you don't have to reload as much. The silencer was not bad on this gun at all. I love silencers, so maybe that's why I found it worked pretty well. But the only bad thing about the silencer is you have to make sure you are on a small map and you're just all up in their face. Alright, that's just the only downfall of using a silencer. It really affects this gun. I feel, because it can't compete with the assault rifles. But that's that. And now when we talk about perks, I like to run ready up, quick draw, sleight of hand, marathon, and agility. I like to be on the go, and of course hardline. You guys know your boy loves hardline. Who doesn't love getting their kill streaks a little quicker? You know what I mean? But that's just my personal preference. Um, but the perks, to be honest with you, this gun is a very good gun. You can pretty much use, I think, almost any combination of perks and it will excel. Amplify works very well with this gun. Well, pretty much works good with any gun in that matter. But it's just a very good gun overall. Perks, I definitely recommend quick draw, especially since it's a sub. And you guys will have a lot of fun playing with this gun. This gun can compete at the competitive level, especially with muzzle brake on. It's one of the best guns in the game. Some people will agree with me, some people won't. The only thing I think has competition is the Remington. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on Twitter. That'll really greatly appreciate help me out. And this is the end of the video, guys, and peace.